Welcome to Unit 3A and B. We are just here to discuss topics on instructional design and needs and approaches of instructional design. The main objective of this is to walk you through the definition of use and theory. At the end of this unit, you will learn about how to define instructional design. You'll be able to identify the need and use of instructional design and also understand the types of models of instructional design. Now, let's just ask you a question. What is instruction? You all are teachers. Most of you are teachers or have had a B.Ed or an education experience. So, what do you understand by the term instruction? Quickly take a paper and write 2 sentences of what you know by the word instruction. Good. I'm happy with your responses. Now read each other's definition online and try to comment on what's instruction. Similarly, the next question is, what do you understand by the term design? When do we use the term design? As teachers, I'm sure you must have used the word design many times. Having understood these 2 terms, we will look into what is instructional design. Basically, instruction and design together, it is formed as instructional design. It's an approach to course development that ensures that a specific goals of learnings are accomplished. It is very interactive and it evaluates more on the basis of feedback. Now it again is based on the theoretical and practical areas of cognition, psychology and problem solving. Now when we look at instructional design, you as teachers may have observed while making lesson plans that it's applicable in face-to-face, a regular classroom and also in the distance education system. The greatest objective of instructional design is to serve the learning needs and success of students through effective presentation of content. Again, as I said earlier, it is included both in face-to-face and technology-based teaching. So, in short, instructional design is the practice of creating instructional experiences which make the acquisition of knowledge and skill more efficient, effective and appealing. The process is informed by process of teaching and through the tested theories of learning. This may take place either in student-student setting, a teacher-student-led community-based setting, and hence I would leave to you all to write a few definitions on instructional design. Now Kemp had prepared a model of instructional design. I'm not going to go through in detail. But if you look into the first internal cog, it's based on instructional problem, learner characteristics, task analysis, instructional objective, content sequencing, instructional strategies, designing the message, delivery and evaluation. Now again the circle goes on learner support system, revision, summative evaluation, project management. And in the first it is the formative and eventually it is the summative. The role of instructional. What do you think would be the role? What do we achieve by understanding instructional design? What role does it play? Yes, it helps in recording an instructional plan. It helps in the assessment of effectiveness of modification for further improvement. It helps the designer of courses to consciously pay attention to various aspects of learning, design and plan instruction that needs to address based on the instruction. Hence, it is in the face-to-face it is little flexible because looking at the student's need you could do it. Not so in distance because half the time you are not aware what are the students' requirements or you need to have a diverse student community. So, thus increasing importance of learners and needs and thoughtful planning of instruction is the main aspect of it. Now, instruction design helps develop modules in a course program. If you look at your own ICT course, it has taken us time to design and develop this course over a long period of time, and with every feedback we have tried to modify this course to suit the learner needs. Technology integration, classroom management mentioned in the infographic is in the next slide. I would not discuss more in detail. If you look into the figure of managing your 21st century, you will understand what do you mean by the term sweet spot. Thus, it provides clarity. It is a concept that is used when instructors keep the goals in mind, and well thought is crucial because it has an impact on the learner. Now, three important domains also considered. The curriculum is the content and skills learners need to know. Instruction has to be raised to a higher level. Effective strategies have to be designed so that it can make the classroom teaching learning very interesting. If you look into the classroom, at least you would find that 40% of the students are very passive. You may not find them answering any question. To engage them and create an interest in their teaching learning, we have to look into the subject matter. The next aspect is learner characteristics. What they know, if you look into your B.Ed syllabus, when you have your micro teaching, you have set induction. You always teach from known to unknown. That's why if you look from nursery, they teach you ABCD, then you 2-letter word, a 3-letter word, then sentences. In similar way, at the higher level, we know what they understand by that, and you start building based on the understanding of the learner. Learning environment. Instruction should be based on informed assumptions. Especially in large classes, electronics which are difficult to use and students with special need has to be taken. To give you an awareness, there are plenty of apps or tools available to have for the students with special needs. You have to look and find out what are they and how do you acquire them. And I've given you some slide share resources. Now, why is instructional design very relevant? You have to prepare on your own words the need and use of ID. If you take from your website, please put, do not plagiarize. Sometimes you feel that you may just want to copy what is available. If you copy, take the author's name, the site where you took, and the date when you did. Have a nice chat.